I'm Heather Rodriguez, and I am the Director of GIVE for Monroe County. GIVE is a state-funded program from the Division of Criminal Justice Services to reduce shooting victimization in cities outside of New York that are disproportionately affected by gun violence. GIVE has to focus on 4 core elements. So it's people, places, alignment, and engagement. What's important to know with GIVE is that it is evidence-based policing. We have a crime analyst that is specifically assigned to working on identifying the top places and people. She is keeping track of the gunfire incidents on a daily basis. We are looking for trends in locations. We've already identified our top street segments. We look at that every 3 months. One of the general misconceptions, particularly when something happens that is a terrible event and it receives a lot of media attention, is that crime is rampant. And again, GIVE is gun-involved violence elimination, and so it's always a lofty goal to get to that point. But what we do know by looking at the numbers and the data every single day is that violent crime by guns, the gun violence, is decreasing in the city of Rochester. And what we also know is that compared to other jurisdictions that receive GIVE funding in New York State, the crime in Rochester is reducing a little bit quicker than some of the other agencies across the state. And then specifically when we look at Rochester and we look at how we've identified our top street segments and the amount of gunfire incidents that were occurring on there, they are decreasing at about twice the rate as the rest of the city. What we know from looking at the numbers is that approximately 83% of those city blocks has not seen one gunfire incident in the past 3 years. So just over 17% of the city accounts for 100% of our gun crime. So I think that's really important for the community to understand. And it also helps police understand that when we talk about gun crime and we talk about those areas that are disproportionately affected, we're talking about a small area. That helps because then they can concentrate resources in that area. All of our resources are working together. So RPD is not operating within a vacuum.
In this project itself, the grant funding helps pay for this unit.
One of the things that in the past year has been really exciting to watch is the creation and evolution of the non-fatal shooting team.
It's nice to have a specialized team rather than our investigators in our department that investigate everything.
And as a result of the work that's being done there, some of the successes that they are having, they are currently in process to have a research study conducted by the Finn Institute with the hope that once that is completed, the Monroe team, specifically the Rochester Police Department non-fatal shooting team, would become a model for other agencies, not only within the state, but possibly within the country as well.
I could tell you that our closure rate is, within the team specifically, about 35%. Which is really good.
We are seeing some really promising early results, and what that means is we're looking for the translation into the community. So when police are solving crimes, when people are being held accountable, how does the community feel about that? Are they feeling more secure? They're able to trust the police, they feel safer, their neighborhoods are safer, and they see that the police are there to assist them. That is translating into generally a reduction in violence across the entire city.